Yet. Back out to Jaden Stepp. Hard defense from Adrian Mosley. Forces a tough shot and almost went. Josiah Lake, the offensive rebound, tied up for a moment, still got the layup up.
Smaller player in height, but in strength, I think Mosley and Stepp are about the same strength.
Josiah Lake throws it off
Put the ball back. They want to get a good shot in this possession right here.
Find Josiah Lake in the corner off the inbounds pass. Ran 6-0 on the year, hoping to stay undefeated. In fact, 7-0, including the first LSI win. Jackson Shellstad gives it away. Josiah Lake looking behind.
Coached his brother Luke. They're both football guys. He likes to be physical under the basket.
Now the layup. Big bucket for Tualatin to stay within 5 points. Shellstad looking for the pass. It was the right idea. Josiah Lake puts his body into Shellstad. Tie ball game, 42 apiece. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Jackson Shellstad had a one-on-one opportunity, elected to not attack. Instead, Mark Camper has it slapped away from behind. Josiah Lake with an assist on the board. When they played Barlow a couple days ago, they had 5 players in double figures. It was a much more balanced effort today. A lot more Shellstad, but Mosley trying to get involved.
For the Wesleyan Lions, and then for Tualatin, Jaden Stepp, one, he's going to have to watch out, be careful of his fouls, all right? And then he's going to have some help, honestly speaking. Then you'll start to see some turnovers here, some easy opportunities on the offensive end.
Juhala makes the long pass to the three. It's no good. And Wesleyan gets a stop. Down by 4. And almost committed the turnover. Did it hit? Throws it to Hamper. 95 seconds to go. They're up by a bucket. Shellstad, a round step. Backs it out. Down low, and he threw it away. Josiah Lake steps in front to Fortier. His second field goal attempt makes it a 2-possession game. 11 seconds to go. Josiah Lake need a quick bucket here. To the paint. Under Shellstad. Made the lay. Josiah Lake, A.J. Noland, and Jaden Fortier. And a quick turnover is Zeller tried to drive. Najir Paschal comes back in for Central Catholic. Tualatin brings in Richie Anderson, the possession. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Paschal throws it right to Josiah Lake. 2-on-2 for Josiah. Splits a couple defenders. Blue coaching his Rams team to a 2-point lead. 8th-year head coach and the reigning conference coach of the year in the Mount Hood Conference. Najir Paschal saves it on the sideline. Gray Thompson in the corner. Back iron off. Jaden Stepp wants to run. So does Josiah Lake. Back to Stepp. But they forced a missed shot with under a minute to go, and they were down by 2. So a chance to come back and tie.
Great shot by Isaac Carr. couple dribbles to kind of get in the rhythm and lull his defender to sleep, ultimately resulting in a 3.
8 points apiece for the Pashals, Zamir and Najir. Isaac Carr leads all players with 13 points here and forces the turnover. So Tualatin gets away with it. Ryan Schleicher had an open look. Now an open look again. We are not even halfway through the third quarter. Josiah Lake sees an open man. It's Ryan Schleicher. They lost him. Don't do 2 subs. Tony Angelo and Gray Thompson. Zamir Pashal wrap around, nearly got it. Fortier brings it up now. He'll take the long 3. Chance to go. Will they be up by 2 or give a little push at the end of the third quarter, lead by more? Josiah Lake might throw a double team at him. Gives it to Fortier. He cuts through the lane. Jaden Fortier. Early stages of the fourth quarter. Isaac Carr could really use this 3-pointer. Tony Angelo almost got the offensive rebound. Lake to Trask Veek Peterson. Back to Lake. To layup for Zamir Pashal and an uncharacteristic miss. And they're still down by double figures. Josiah Lake step back 3. Oh, Whitworth. Be surprised if some bigger colleges get in on the action. Trask Veek Peterson jump past a Lake. Another
tough, but all teams need shooters. Take a look.
Zamir Pashal keeps the pivot foot down, but Josiah Lake steals it. 31 points for Josiah. In the mix for Player of the Year.
There's that out of bounds play one more time.
Wow.
And when it counts most.
Beaverton in the black and orange jerseys. Tualatin in the snow white jerseys today. Beaverton with the first possession. Jalen Childs pulls up, misfire. 6. Beaverton won it. Very first ever victors at this tournament. Wasn't even called the West Schwab Invitational at the time. It was called the Oregon Holiday Invitational. Josiah Beaverton, his senior year 2005. They didn't win the league title at any point while he was there, and so it had still not been since 1998 when he took over the job that they had won a league title. Jaden 45 to close out what has been a fantastic Les Schwab Invitational. Brady Rice checks back to the ball to avoid a turnover. Misses the 3, however. Josiah Lake with a head of steam. His Hunter Border from the baseline jumper. Good pass from Elmgren, but the shot does not go. Josiah Lake into the front court. Can Tualatin keep adding to the...
I'll be able to do that all day. Right now, Tualatin not as aggressive defensively as they should be, allowing him to carve them up easily.
Josiah up. Kind of a similar story there. Shank got the steal all by himself. That was a good shot. Josiah Lake into the defense, missed it, got his own. Jalen Childs into